Hey everybody, welcome back to Swiftlessons for another living room session. Today, let's get a hot lick under your fingertips. I'm going to be showing you how you can play over the quick 5-4 change that we have in a 12-bar blues in the key of E, but this idea is completely transposable. So we're playing in that 12-bar blues, the section of the chord progression that has B7 to the A7, and then back to the 1, where we would have turnaround. Over those changes, we can play something like this. A 1, 2, 3, 4, and then get back to the 1 chord to start the progression over again or end the tune. Okay, so let's break that down. I'm picturing 2 chord shapes. The 5 chord B major or B7, down a full step, the 4 chord A or A7. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back to the 1 chord. One of the most mind-blowingly useful concepts that's ever been shared to me as a blues soloist is the idea that I can actually just transpose my blues scale plus the major third for all 3 chords just by moving it across the fretboard. So if I'm in the key of E or I'm playing over the 1 chord, I can play the blues scale, add in the major third for major flavor. All right, that's such a very, very important technique there, adding in the major third to the blues scale. I can take that and just transpose it for all 3 chords in the blues progression. So if I'm playing over the 5 chord, I can picture that same exact scale plus the major third. All right, and then same thing for A7. All right, playing the blues scale with the major third. Now, if I'm picturing those notes, I can come up with this very, very nice lick. And then jump into whatever turnaround I like. Okay, so let's get it down. We're picturing the B dominant 7 chord. We're gonna slide up to the major third of the chord. Then go to fret 7 of the B string, and then walk chromatically down the high E string. All right, that is 9, 8, 7, okay? Very often we're gonna add chromatics into our scale. The scale is kind of like a safety net, and the chromatics are just kind of like optional notes that we can add in for extra color and extra tension. Okay, so really every single note can work. It's just the context that makes it work. Okay, so far we have. All right, next, 10th fret of the B string with a slight bend. All right, you add that into the mix. And then finally go back to the root note of the chord, which in this case is B, 7th fret of the high E string. Keep that pick alternating. All right, now we can take that down a full step for the 4 chord. But I like to end it a little differently. I'm gonna go, just add that nice BB King style tag at the end of the lick. All right, so I'm taking the 8th fret of the B string, and then I'm gonna play 5, 6, 5. All right. You put all that together and we have a great lick that we can use for the 5 and 4 chords, really for any blues progression that we play in, regardless of key, because we can just move it fret to fret. All right, remember that golden rule of guitar. What works one place, works every place. Okay, so let's play the lick nice and slow. Then from there, I'm gonna play just the rhythm, the chords for you so you can practice at a nice steady tempo. Okay, so the lick should sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... Turnaround. All right, now I'm gonna play some rhythm for you, just going from the 5 to the 4, back to the 1, and then that quick B dominant 7 to turn us back around again. But we're just gonna keep looping that section. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, B7, A7, and the E. Starting over again, B7, A7, and the 1. B7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, B7. Play the lick with you. And a couple more times for you. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. One more time. B7, A7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that lick and that it will serve you well. Remember, practice it nice and slow, really committed to muscle memory. From there, see if you can play it in a few different keys. Then it's gonna be something that you'll be able to summon at will. Of course, I have a full tab and Guitar Pro at patreon.com/Swiftlessons. And if you're interested in learning some more of my blues techniques, I got tons of lessons there, and also via Truefire, link down in the description. Until next time, this is Rob coming at you from Summers Point, New Jersey, saying happy picking.